Hello everyone, in this video you are going to learn how to make a microbit reaction timer. Now this timer is going to have not only your reaction time, but your average out of 3 goes and your best time. So let me show you how it works. Forgive me, I'll concentrate here. 3, 2, 1, when the light comes we have to react and we get a time. And this time is 20 hundredths, 0.2 of a second. Here we go again. Wow, that was similar. 20, wow. Maybe not as fast. 25. Okay, so those are our 3 times. You can press A for average, which is going to be 21.6 some stuff. And you can press B for best time, which should be 20. There it is. So watch on. I'll build this thing step by step. First the basic version and then work on the upgrades with a lot of trial and error and troubleshooting with error messages that appear on the microbit. Probably one of the most challenging things about MicroPython on the BBC Microbit. Enjoy. So we will begin doing this from scratch. Just search for Microbit Python. And the very first link is going to be this Python editor in the BBC Microbit. You can maybe zoom in a little bit. I might zoom out when the code gets more packed, but I'm going to zoom in. And the code that automatically exists isn't far off. Like most microcontrollers are going to have some kind of a forever loop built in from their default code, like Arduino does as well. So what are we thinking of doing? Well, the first thing that we need to do is create a random delay. Okay, that's going to be easy. Create a counter, and then in the loop, once, I guess, create a signal, create a go signal, and measure how long it takes to press a button. So that's roughly, that is the starting algorithm. So how do we create a random delay? Well, we can import random. And we can import it many different ways, but I'm just going to do it this way. And I guess before even the random delay, we need to tell the user to get ready. So that will be display.scroll. Instead of saying get ready, trust me, we're going to go 3, 2, 1. It's a better sort of preparation. So that 3, 2, 1 is going to scroll, and then we're going to wait a random amount of time. So that's going to be a sleep, and we can just do the random.randint. Actually, no, I'll leave it like that. Random.randint. How long? So we want like 2 to 5 seconds, 2 to 4 seconds, 2000, even 2000 to 3000. Really, you won't be able to time it, and you want it to keep coming really quickly. So display.scroll, and then it waits. And once it's ready to go, we want to display an image. So what image? Display.show something like a big one. Image dot. I'm pretty sure butterfly is quite large. So now we say 3, 2, 1, and then you're waiting, and boom, there's this giant butterfly image that displays. In fact, I can just download it and test this out. Put that on the microbit, save. So you should see that 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Wait. Oh, we still have the while true loop here. All right. Let's test this out again. I'm gonna do that. we got rid of everything from the while true except sleep. So when it says 3, 2, 1, you're going to see the butterfly. By the way, it takes about 4 or 5 seconds to load. 3, 2, 1. Coming. Boom. That's the butterfly. Okay, so we have the first part of the program. Now, we just need some way to count how long it takes for us to respond. So how are we going to do that? Let's build a counter. Counter equals to 0. And in the loop, we can increment it. Maybe sleep. We're going to measure hundredths of seconds. Easier than milliseconds. And actually definitely going to be more accurate. So sleep and then counter plus equals to 1. So the counter increments goes up by 1. And all you need to make this work on a basic level is one if statement. If button B dot is pressed, or button A. So it's going to go button, let's go with A, dot is underscore pressed. If button A is pressed, it's a function. It returns true or false. Then you could display.scroll. A bit of neat copying and pasting, and you can say your time. Maybe even better to just say time. And we will need to go string of counter. Do we have all the brackets closed? Looks like we do. Okay, and I mean, you might as well just break out of the loop right there, because that's all you need. All right, let's try that download. We've already browsed to it. It's button A. It's going to be with my right hand. We're going to find out how fast I am. 3, 2, 1. Time 46 hundredths of a second. I'm not very fast because I'm looking at the camera image and there's probably a small delay there as well. I mean, I'll make some excuses. Okay, so that really took 6 minutes to build a basic reaction time game on Microbit. What improvements could we do? I suppose what would be nice would be, instead of having like a forever loop here, you could have exactly 3 rounds. And after you're done with 3 rounds, you could maybe display your best time and average time. Let's see how we could do that. So let's get rid of this break and just do a for loop for I in range. Ooh, no, we can't really do that. We will need something like tries. And tries is going to be equal to 0. And we're going to need a while loop. So every time you've gotten this, we can say tries plus equals to 1. So now we are incrementing tries, and we can make our loop depend on the tries. So while tries is less than 3. So it'll be 0, 1, 2, and when it gets to 3, he will exit out of the loop. So this will do it. And then, when you had 3 tries, we can have this other part that's going to display your best time and your average time. So how do we do that? Well, you can go from this loop into another loop while true, and then you can check if button A is pressed, and then you could do if button B is pressed. So A is going to show you average, and B is going to show you best time, or best, better, keep it short. maybe even AV and best. Okay. Now the question is, how do we calculate it? Let's think about it. So if you have some sort of a total that you're adding to, that would work for the average, because you could just divide that total by 3. Or you could actually add the results to a list and then use that list to calculate the average. You could definitely get the best time by taking the minimum from the list. So if we create like a list that says times, and that's a list, then you could times.append counter. Yep, so that would be, you'd get your time. Now, of course, I keep forgetting, but we're going to need to reset that counter since we're going to test it 3 times. Okay, so if you have times.append, B, your best time is just going to be easy. String of minimum of times. So you're going to put your 3 times in there, and it's going to print the lowest right here. So that was easy. I just wonder if there's a Python built-in function to go to test mean. So Python built-in mean. Okay, do I need to import anything fancy for it? Oh, I need the statistics module. Import statistics. I think we can just do something else. If we have average, I guess we could have like a sum times, and then divide that by 3. Because you can't really count on any module existing other than math, and I'm sure math does have a mean, but importing a module into this program from MicroPython and using it, I'm not sure if it's going to affect the efficiency of the code. So I have a feeling this is probably going to work. So let's give this thing a go and see what happens. I'll save it. It's coming. I have an error and it says 26. If we have an error on line 26, that's probably good. That's like, we got far. What's your problem? Divided by 3. Oh, I think I know what's up. Not enough brackets. Download. Save. This could be exciting. Is it A? That's button A? No. What line is it now? 30. The program finishes in line 28. What? Oh, because I'm probably a bracket short here too. Yes, I am. Okay. 3rd full start. That's one of the tough things with Microbit. There is no like check code. You literally need to see the message on the Microbit. 3, 2, 1. All right, we got our first time. Did we improve on the 46? 40, that is an improvement. All right. Oh, we don't get a signal. So this needs to actually get into the loop in order for this 3 tries business to work. And that is a problem. So it would need to be a loop within a loop. So let's see if we could do that. All right, so that is within the 3 tries. So we're going to run this 3 times. And then with that, we can start a forever loop that's going to run this counter, but it will break out of the loop as soon as the counter has been reset. So as you're watching me freestyle this, I had never done these improvements before, but you get to see, you know, that live improvising, coding, thinking in action, and let's hope we got it right this time. 3, 2, 1. All right. That wasn't fast. 50. All right. React fast. Oh my God, that was even slower. Okay. That's respectable. So at least my fastest time, 34. All right. So now it's out of this loop, and maybe I could have printed something, but we should be able to display. So A should be average. So that's A. Average 52 point, and then it's going to be a big. Oh, that's not too bad. And this is going to be, the best is 34. So there you have it. That took about 15 minutes. It was a lot of fun. We had to do, you know, loops within loops here and figure out how to alter the variables, but that worked out. I hope you guys got an idea of how coding Microbit Python works in this browser. Probably the single biggest challenge is the fact that every time you make a mistake, and you're going to make a whole bunch, you actually have to look on the Microbit for the error messages. This is why I would say Mu is a better alternative, but Mu tends to crash my webcam. So you're getting these tutorials via the original Python. Okay, that's it. All right, if you enjoyed that video, subscribe down there. Get them all. Why wouldn't you? And if you want my recommendation, check out the Introduction to MicroPython right here, and another fun button masher program right there. See you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.